Miss Zhang, it seems that I always have a problem with my listening comprehension. Could you help me?
Sure. Tell me about your problem in detail.
You know, whenever I'm listening to a long conversation between two speakers, I get lost. It's even worse when they have different opinions. I can't figure out what their opinions are.
Well, I see. Normally, when people express their opinions, they usually use some sentence patterns. As a listener, if you can recognize these patterns, you will follow them and know their opinions. The patterns we often hear are I think, I'm confident that, I'm afraid, I believe, from my perspective, as far as I'm concerned, I'm positive that, the way I see it, in my point of view.
But sometimes I feel that not all people express their opinions clearly. For some conversations, I can easily find out the speaker's idea. But for others, I feel the opinions they express are very vague.
Yes, you're right. Sometimes people express their ideas and opinions strongly and clearly. But sometimes they are more cautious, especially when expressing disagreements. Generally speaking, nobody wants to offend others, so the opinions are expressed mildly and indirectly. Here, I can give you some examples.
1. I understand what you mean, but I think we can see it in another way.
Here, the speaker does not directly disagree with the other party. He just suggests that there is another way of thinking.
2. What you have said sounds reasonable, but I also want to add that.
Here, the speaker first admits what the other party said is reasonable, and then gives his opinion as supplementary.
3. In my experience, things are quite different.
Instead of directly saying, "No, I disagree with you," the speaker mentions his experience as a subtle objection to what the other party has said. Expressing disagreement like this will probably seem more acceptable to the other party. But at the same time, the speaker also expresses his opinions clearly. These are the ways that native speakers usually use when expressing disagreement politely.
Thank you, Miss Zhang. I think your advice is really helpful. Next time, when I listen to people's conversation, I can identify their opinions.